The Beatles were more than just four lads who got together to pursue their passion in music, and they were more than bandmates. You see, they spent a decade on the road or in the recording studio making music that became the soundtrack of our lives, experimenting with technology to create innovative and revolutionary songs. And like every other band in existence, they had their fair share of troubles and internal conflicts. Then again, no rock band was ever perfect. That's the same with the Beatles. And after all they've been through, they were more like family, like brothers. So even after they disbanded and broke up, they still connected with each other. That's what family does, right? You fight a bit, then you forget about it. Ringo Starr wasn't even the original drummer, but he was the perfect fit for the Beatles sound. Yes, we heard all the Ringo Starr jokes and he's the one laughing all the way to the bank. So anyway, after the Beatles went their separate ways, at least career-wise, he's the one who constantly reached out to his former bandmates to collaborate. Years after they broke up, fans still hoped for a reunion. But that hope was instantly shattered on December 8, 1980, when John Lennon was murdered by Mark David Chapman in front of his apartment building in New York City. No one could have foreseen it. From John's own family to his bandmates, everyone was shocked. The whole world mourned his death, but it was way more devastating to those people he has spent countless days with. In one interview, Ringo Starr recalled the last time he saw John, and it's pretty clear with the look in his eyes that he was deeply saddened by the tragic event and still in the process of grieving. It's an uncomfortable interview because he looked like he was on the verge of tears, and yet the interviewer didn't show an ounce of empathy or compassion and pushed on with the questions, even though Ringo asked her to stop. Ringo last saw John on November 15, 1980, less than a month before John's death. They met up at his suite at the Plaza Hotel in New York City to discuss plans about going back together into the recording studio in January. John was with his wife Yoko Ono, and Ringo described the meeting as particularly great, and that they had a great time. They always made it to a point to see each other no matter where they are. Ringo recalled that John and Yoko were happy and were two people in one. At one point, he said, "You know, it's so new to me that it sort of clogs you up a bit. I used to say ask the other three, but now we can only ask two, which is a drag, but I'm sure he's okay." At this point, any human being with a heart would likely to stop the interview, because honestly, that's what we do. Ringo may have been part of the biggest rock band in the 60s, but at the very core, he's human, and at the time, he's a human who lost a friend and a brother. In a separate interview in 2019 with Foo Fighters' Dave Grohl for Rolling Stone magazine, Ringo shared that he was in the Bahamas when the murder happened. He received a phone call from one of his stepkids in LA saying that something happened to John. He had no idea what to do, but he got on a plane to New York City, went straight to John and Yoko's apartment, and asked if there's anything he could do. And Yoko, who was still reeling from the events, simply asked him to play with her son Sean and keep him busy. Ringo has always been the glue that kept the Beatles together. Sure, he may have snapped at one point and walked out during one of the recording sessions, but he recorded several songs with his former bandmates post-breakup. He even organized a mini reunion because that's the kind of cool guy he is. Everybody loves Ringo. Did you like this video? Go ahead and subscribe to our channel for more classic rock videos and click that bell icon so you'll get first dibs to all our new rock awesome content. See you on the next video.